Hi there, Andreas. I'm a rare disease patient advocacy founder. So a lot of the innovation that's happened when it comes to AI in general has been generated from the transformers in large language models and whatnot, and then you got the protein folding. But when it comes to finding an answer to if a drug will work in a specific patient or not, are there any sort of promising developments on that front?
So in 100 years, we're going to look back and say, my God, I can't believe we tested drugs on humans. You know, that'll be crazy that we did that. And we'll have, perfect simulation models like George is talking about, where we have a perfect replication of human biology in a model, and you put an input in and an output you get out is always going to be accurate because it is the most accurate representation of reality we have. The world we live in now is we have imperfect models of human biology. We put inputs in and they make predictions, and they might be right or they might not be. So what do we do between that prediction and that validation? And the only way to do it now is ultimately to put it in a human body to see if it worked. But what can we do before that moment to give us more confidence? And you have to either bolster your biological rationale for that to work, or you have to find empiric evidence out there somewhere in an animal model, or maybe in real-world evidence elsewhere where you see hints of it. You can also find empiric evidence in scraping all of medical literature. Sometimes there's papers that are published in obscure journals that never see the light of day, and never will until now with large language models where you can actually read them and make the new linkage in the biomedical knowledge graph, and then double click on it and say, okay, it came from this obscure journal that no one reads, but it actually already worked in a human. So there's lower and lower hanging fruit out there to build these biological rationales and these empirical evidence packages, but we're not to the point yet where we can just say, okay, we trust the prediction. It's ultimately got to go in a human.